Who else is tired of living through major historical events? I saw this meme that said the AP US history exam of our grandchildren is gonna be wild, and I wholeheartedly agree. Hey, my name is Yaya and I am the Imperfect Adult. If you are new to my channel, I serve as your guide through the messy maze of adulthood. If you are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So glad to have you here. Today, I just want to rant a little bit and I want to talk about how nothing seems real. Nothing seems for real. And like, I think about, like, I really enjoy history, and I think about our society in terms of comparison with the Roman Empire, in terms of like the Roman Empire. And I don't even know if this is historically accurate or correct, but it's said that the Roman Empire became debaucherous and moralless and just warring, extremely warring, right before its collapse.
This theory comes in two main flavors. Some authors attribute Rome's decline to the corruption of its ruling class due to excessive luxury and decadence. Others claim that Rome's increasing urbanization led the common people to be too dependent on the state for welfare, such as the free bread, wine, and olive oil that was given to urban citizens, or to focus on pleasure and entertainment, such as the gladiatorial games and chariot races. This belief has been famously summed up as an over-reliance on bread and circuses. This moral decay may have made citizens and rulers less willing to endure hardships and make sacrifices in the best interest of the state.
I think about the state of our world. And of course, I'm talking about a small microcosm because I live in the US. So I'm very, very much aware of my privilege, and I'm very much aware of the absolute terror that is going on, the absolute real terror that is going on in other parts of the world. But can we also talk about the terror that is women altering their faces and pumping them full of filler and Botox to achieve some beauty standard that like they don't even really achieve, because y'all look ridiculous. Y'all look so ridiculous. And I am convinced that none of your friends or family really love you, because if they did, they would tell y'all how ridiculous you look.
Sometimes like filler can leak out of the sides. It's quite scary. It's like they need fixing, because I'm worried that if they keep leaking, I'm going to end up with small lips again, and that wouldn't be me. Like, I just think like my lips has really changed me. I'd be like so normal and boring without them. That's the look you want to go for. Good luck with that.
Like, we literally are living in a society that like, we have so much excess that we are spending our resources to pump fluids and polymers and literal botulism into our faces for aesthetics. Like, there are literally people dying.
What's wrong with you guys? My diamond earring came up in the ocean. My diamond earring's gone. And there's people that are dying.
And we're flying out of the country and or to Miami to have the fat sucked out of our stomachs and our arms and put into our butt.
Look at you, so cute. She's ready.
Like, be for real. Like, this can't be real life. This really cannot be real life, bro. All the while, there's multiple crazy freaking wars going on. Actually, in all of the places, I don't know what the rules are for saying certain things, so I'm not gonna go there. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. There's famine going on. There's drought going on.
We are watching the Middle East as the White House says Iran and its proxies could launch a significant set of attacks inside Israel anytime this week, which is
my team and I are here in Chico, California, where we've been covering the Park Fire, which essentially means we've been living and working out of our vehicles as we've been chasing after the firefight here on the scene. This is 360,000 acres, the size of the city of Los Angeles. And what's been most remarkable is the size of the flames that we're seeing. We're talking in some cases hundreds of feet into the air.
We need to talk about the silent genocide happening in Congo. The exploitation of Congolese people has claimed millions of lives and the media is not talking about it at all. In fact, around every hour, 48 women are sexually assaulted. 6 million Congolese people have lost their lives over the past decade, and millions more have been displaced. Also, the Western world can continue to benefit off of Congo's natural resources like cobalt.
These are all things that are very that are persistent throughout human history, right? It is really crazy to put into perspective that a lot of people in America know more about celebrities than we do about the affairs of our own country, let alone the world. What can you even do? Like, what do you even do about it? And the crazy thing is like, I don't even blame people. Life, our adulthood as a younger millennial, like, this is not what we were promised. This is not what we expected. So like, I can't even really blame anybody for being a consumer, for distracting themselves, for indulging, because like, all of this is just one big giant piece of boo-boo. Stanky piece of boo-boo. Like, what? You can't afford houses. Even if you make 6 figures, you can't afford a house. What? But 6 figures is like pennies on the dollar nowadays. You can't support a family on one income. What even is it all for at this point? At this point, society done lost its damn mind. The internet done lost its damn mind. It really feels like everyone is just living in this continuum of not knowing what's gonna happen and just partying it up in the meantime. Like, we just gonna party and party and until something breaks. People are having a hard time believing that the future is going to be better than the current moment, and they are choosing time, all of the energy and all their intention in the current moment. And don't get me wrong, I 100% aware that the present is the only gift we got, but it says a lot about the outlook we have for our society when we think things are not going to improve and things are not going to get better. And like, that is really sad. That's really sad. And I ain't got the answers, Sway. I really ain't got the answers. All that I know is I am snapping myself out of this existential dread and fear. I listen to a lot of economic and real estate news and read all the data and pay attention to what the Fed does, and like, I have put myself into a cocoon of fear and waiting for the like ball to drop, so to speak, and I'm not doing that anymore. Like, if whatever happens is gonna happen. Whatever happens is gonna happen. If we stumble into the next Great Depression, we're gonna stumble into the next Great Depression. Nothing, no amount of worry, no amount of stress, no amount of anxiety I can put on my shoulders is literally gonna change that. So I'm doing the things that I told myself I want to do before I leave this earth, and focusing on the only thing that I can control, that's me. That's me. And surrounding myself with an abundance of love and providing an abundance of love. And like, that's really all I got. That's all I got. That's all I can do. Yeah. Never stop dreaming, kids. Peace.